flesh vampires. To appease the situation, we must eradicate the Skulls.
I have met peaceful and wise Skulls. To exterminate them means we are no better than vampire hunters.
Skulls are hideous, shameful creatures that give all Ekon a bad name.
So, what do you want me to do?
I want you to investigate the city thoroughly. I have reason to fear there are cases of contagion in this part of town. Our absolute priority is to find and cleanse them.
And how would you like me to proceed?
By all means necessary, Dr. Reed. You are now a member of the Ascalon Club and you have carte blanche. Interrogate the locals, follow all the leads you find, and get results.
New citizens available. Find 1,000. Anything else I can ask him?
How is your...
I have a few...
All right.
May I ask you about the mortal...
A member of the club does not normally ask questions about other members. We trust each other mutually.
So he really is a member then?
Indeed. Only the most eminent members are allowed to attend such ceremonies. Even if I admit some of us fled during the first hours of the Great Hunt.
But Mr. Dawson is mortal. Are you not afraid he might reveal who you are? Especially to your enemies.
Aloysius Dawson is a man of his word, as are all of us. This is the Ascalon Club, Dr. Reed. We do not grant access to the unworthy.
Fair enough.
You made me swear on the blood of William Marshall during my initiation ceremony. Why was that?
William Marshall was the most glorious knight who ever lived. He served 5 kings, and was a living example of probity for all. And he was my maker.
William Marshall
Already tell me
was
who
a
his maker. I guess his
vampire.
maker's dead, so...
Is this some sort of joke? Wait. Could he be my maker?
That would be joyful news, for it would mean he still walks among us. But alas, the great knight has left this world for good.
Why is his blood so sacred to the Ascalon Club?
He was simply the greatest defender of the realm we have ever known. I fought by his side at the Battle of Preston, and he made me his progeny following the fight.
Then if he's a vampire, how did he die?
What can you tell me?
It's a major concern, and I'm convinced we'll only get a satisfactory conclusion by putting an end to the epidemic.
I have already met Jeffrey McCullum. I am certain he will persist until he has killed every last vampire.
The Guard's current successful recruitment campaign is driven by the ravenous behavior of the Skulls.
I see. So without the epidemic creating Skulls, the Guard could not convince anybody of our presence.
Exactly. Once we have put the epidemic behind us, we need only wait until the Guard grows old and weak. Time will once again become our ally.
What about the risk of a full-scale attack here? Jeffrey McCullum is a daring leader.
That is exactly why so many of our number have left the country until things improve. But not me. I founded this club. I'll die defending it.
Goodbye.
Godspeed, Dr. Reed.
Redgrave doesn't seem that bad of a person. The only issue is his, like, actual intention. He just seems to want to let us live. He doesn't seem like a bad person at all. Ask all the locals about possible.
Welcome to the Ascalon Club, then, Dr. Reed.
Ascalon. Maybe I should go back to Mr. C as well. Lost, like... He's got more dialogue, and then if I... Ugh, that's so annoying. Whereas I kind of wish I could just TP back. Does have more dialogue for real?
I think Lord Redgrave just suggested I was sired by an ancient vampire.
Good evening.
And
I'm investigating the source of the epidemic in this district. Have you noticed anything unusual recently?
a few days ago, I spotted a strange house while campaigning for women's suffrage. Awful smell. No answer when I knocked.
Where is it?
It's the Mullaneys, a nice family who live in a big house near the park in the eastern part of this neighborhood.
Goodbye.
She's been quite...
Very nice. Who else?
Good evening.
I'm in...
Not really. Wait, now that you mention it, I don't see the McPhersons in my favorite restaurants. They love delicate meals too, you understand.
Thank you. It may be nothing, but I'll investigate anyway. Where do they live?
They have a house in the southern part of the district, somewhere north of the railway bridge. There is a courtyard, if I remember rightly.
Good.
Oh, I need to ask two of them. That's it. Fuck. Go to this house. Do you have anything to us?
I'm in...
Infection is everywhere these days. But if you ever go to the park near that swanky house belonging...
Yes?
Not enough noise for a...
You...
Okay. Fair enough, they both would have said this. When I go to his wife's house, so I'm level 4 now, right? Where is your wife? I need to speak with her, Mr. Clarence Cross. Where is your wife? I must speak with her. It's me in the house.
Hello again, Venus.
Jonathan, you're still up. Can't you just knock at people's doors during the day?
Ow!
I'm sure you can spare me a few minutes. For old time's sake.
Of course you may enter, Jonathan.
Wow, that was easy. Now let me rob you
Mary
first.
came here with her husband and her son. They
You.
were such a beautiful family.
I love... Why do you have opium cupboards on? Can't walk out the back door.
I'm so sorry for your loss, Jonathan.
I appreciate your words, but at the moment I do not care. Have money on the table. Gonna try again in an hour. Wow, what the heck happened, Pummel? What the heck happened? Hey, she's only gone and done it. I would have thought changing pajamas would help. Is it just too hot or something? I have forced this lady to let me into her house and I'm now robbing her. So... Well, I shouldn't... Oh, journal. Said last day crying... Last day and night crying. Crying tears of joys. But not the bliss... It would be so painful. My Clarence just wrote me. He's back in the world alive and unharmed. He will be home in 2 weeks. Thank God. That was the 9th of July. 14th of August. His attitude worries me. He's not the same as since he came back. First few weeks thought it was an unnecessary adjustment period, but his behavior seems to be more and more erratic. Spends all his time outside day and night searching for evidence. He does not care about the flu, does not care about me. He's starting to frighten me. 21st of September. Clarence spent half his pension to print some stupid leaflets. He now wants to give away freely in the neighborhood. Okay, geez. I can see why she's pissed at him. People are starting to laugh at me. Now he wants to organize some public lecture in a recently closed theater to warn people about the presence of evil creatures in London. Free entry, of course. My husband may have come back unharmed from the war, but I'm afraid he lost his mind over there. 24th of September. Just confess he has not spent half his pension, but all of it. Oh my God. Plus some of our savings. Paper and ink cost so much because of the war, he said. But the cost we must pay. People openly mock us now. I don't know what to do. 5th of October. The day the butcher, Mr. Galway, sent me the monthly fee and requested payment in full. He also told me he now demands to be paid each time we buy meat from his shop. No more credit. The baker asked the same thing 2 days ago. First, I thought it was a new policy because of restrictions of the epidemic, but it seems my friends sell financial arrangements from the same shop. So ashamed I cannot speak. 8th of October. Cannot keep up like this. Clarence is completely mad. He is spending all the money we have. I don't see how to stop him. Sometimes I wish he did not come back from the... Jesus, so... From July to October, 3 months. Temperature shouldn't be a problem. Weird energy burst. Just one of those restless nights, I guess. I feel bad for her, man. So he's just stupid. He is dumb. He's spending his entire fortune and like fucking... No wonder why his wife fucking hates him. Jesus. I don't blame her. I'd be pissed with him too. Be like, what the fuck? He's spending all this fucking money? You absolute ding dong. I can get up there. I mean, that's shitty. I don't really know what to do when you have nights like that.
No invitation is needed to enter this building. That can't be a good sign. No sign of a struggle. It seems Charlotte's friend knew the killer and let him in.
I mean, usually if I have those nights, I just end up just trying to stay in bed and sleep. Emily's love letter. Here, is it Jack's? Jake's? Bathroom in the bedroom. Guess bathrooms didn't exist yet. Maybe if you were rich, but most of the time they were just sort of put in there. Can't wait to see you again. Tonight, tomorrow, I can hardly wait. Since we kissed on the bridge while the moon was so bright in the night sky, I want to feel your teeth. Okay, wow. Feel your teeth on my lips. Excruciating pain of your sweet bite on my neck. You devil, you. You're gonna kill me right there on the bridge in the middle of the night, but no. You remain the delicate fiancé, and no, you are. You're only teasing me. I can't wait to drink your blood for good. This time we come back to my sweet friend Charlotte as an immortal to play with her. A little first, of course, like you told me to play with mortals. And then I'll turn her into one of us too. We'll rule the Knights of London and cleanse the city of its soul. You got a biting kink? No, I think she's a vampire. Oh, no, sorry, she's not a vampire. Her friend is a vampire, or this Jakes is a vampire. He wants to make Charlotte.
Emily wanted to become a vampire.
Very kinky.
Something must have gone wrong. Blood. I should follow the trail.
Blood. Where's this bathtub? Is there a bathtub in here? No bathtub in here. There's no shark in the bathtub. Can I get back in there? I want to TP back. But I cannot. Now she's gonna be like, how the fuck? Oh god. Now she's gonna be like, how the fuck did you get outside my house? Okay, so that looks like it's the way to go. We will go that way, don't you worry. But for now, we need to go back in here. We've robbed her house clean. We need to go back inside and talk to her. Wait, how the fuck did you get out?
Hello, Venus.
Hello.
No shark in the bathtub?
It's
She's
a pleasure
pretty.
to see you again, Venus.
So you returned from the war in one piece too. Thank God. My Clarence is back home too.
How is the old rascal?
Probably outside, chasing ghosts and chimeras. Clarence has changed a lot since he returned from the war, you know.
I don't blame her for being pissed at him. I fucking would be too, man. The fucking dumbass.
I'm invested.
The McPhersons. I heard.
They could just...
Perhaps you're right.
Okay, so I already know what to do.
How have you been since the last time we met?
We don't need our pummel. Just stay up for an
How long
hour.
has it been?
Go back to sleep again. What
3
time are you going to be
years
up,
now?
though?
I've done my duty.
Like, what, 3 a.m.
Like
now?
all British women. You have no idea what it was like to wait for months without knowing if I'd still be a wife or a widow.
I understand. Luckily, this part of town has been saved from the worst of the bombings, from what I've seen.
Yes, and it's also true about the epidemic. The flu has killed here too, of course, but not on such a large scale as in other parts of town.
Have you noticed anything peculiar about the neighborhood recently?
You mean except for your return to town? No. Oh, and again, Jonathan. Please accept my condolences for your sister.
Thank you, Venus. It was so sudden. And I've been so busy, I haven't spoken to anyone about it.
I wish I could have assisted at the funeral, but you know, it's been so quick. And what with the epidemic in the streets?
There's
Yeah,
no
that's
need
fair
to
enough.
apologize, my dear. It's normal, considering the circumstances.
No, it's not. I am sure that Clarence has not even thought to present you his condolences. He is too busy with his penny dreadful stories.
Her pearls look really ugly too. I don't like them.
Why is my return so surprising?
That's just my
It's
opinion.
more an unexpected happy end than a surprise.
Looks very German.
You and Clarence, back from the war. You have no idea how hard it's been for me.
Feel bad for this lady.
Venus, why do you worry so much about your family's reputation?
Everyone laughs at Clarence now. And they avoid me because they believe I share his insane opinions. I'm a leper in my own community.
What do you think about Clarence squandering his fortune on his obsession?
Soon we'll
Dickhead.
be poor and forced to sell the house. Where will we go? In which filthy, infected part of town will we end up? I'm so afraid.
See, now this is the part which would be interesting. If I was to kill her husband, would she then be okay? Or would she be worse off? If I do nothing, is she going to be worse off? But if I was to kill her husband, would she be sad but happy? Would she sell the house anyway?
Tell me about Clarence's obsession with vampires.
That's what's
It
interesting.
drives me so crazy it makes my stomach hurt. I was so relieved to have him back. But I quickly realized he'd lost his mind in France.
I understand your irritation, Venus. But you have to accept the trauma Clarence endured on the battlefield.
The question is simple, Jonathan. Is my husband mad? Yes or no? Do vampires exist? Or is Clarence a lunatic?
So you don't believe Clarence?
If poor Mary, bless her soul, had tried to convince you of the existence of bloody vampires, would you have believed her? Seriously?
A good question. Probably not.
The important question
He
is,
wasn't already one.
what do you really think of your husband?
I'm tough, Jonathan. He should have told me the horrors he witnessed, however appalling it was, instead of inventing a fantasy about blood-drinking monsters.
So this side quest I could do could be quite interesting now, because maybe I have a chance
You know that you
to...
are always welcome here, but at this hour of night?
Yeah, you'd fuck me in a heartbeat, we know. Sexy looking vampire. Where was that blood? Earlier, this... No, that's the infection there, but fuck it. Can hear you mumbling, Nate? What am I mumbling? Am I not talking clearly? Maybe I'm not. Apologies if that's the case. Ah, well of course he is, man. Look at this guy. Go down anyway. Where's that blood trail gone? Is him right here?
Who are you? What are you doing here?
I could ask you the same question.
I'm the Marquis de
You never talk
Bois-Colombes,
properly.
and I strongly invite you to find your own game, sir.
I'm not here to sustain myself.
Fuck it, Elfish.
I'm currently investigating the death of a young woman killed by a vampire.
A young woman killed by a vampire? Oh, you're joking, right? Oh, I do love the British sense of humor.
And who exactly are you?
I am Jacques-Michel Guillaume Florimond, the Marquis de Bois-Colombes, at your service, my dear cousin.
I already forgot his name.
You're French, but your English is quite good.
I was born in France, sir, but I consider myself a traveler of this world. So many countries, so many tantalizing tastes.
Do you not think that this guy is sexy? Like, look, if I was to pick out of this French dude and Mr. Reed himself, I would pick Reed 10 times out of 10. Like, this guy's not anywhere near hot or attractive as Reed, but maybe there's a
Dear
difference
cousin,
in age.
Are we related?
We could be of the same blood, my dear. I tend to consider all Econs as family, don't you?
Yeah, Fish, are you?
What are you
Bitch.
doing?
I recently decided to visit London. I've always dreamed of visiting a city on the verge of collapse. Such a delicate, yet intense spectacle.
Are you gonna... Maybe you just stream it for her personally on, Discord.
You take pleasure from others' misery.
I have been a totally depraved
There you go,
and
Pummel.
immoral creature since the day I was reborn, sir. And probably before.
Like the facial hair. For Reed? Yeah, dude, his beard is immaculate. This guy, I don't know. If he had a beard, maybe, but I just don't like his haircut. What's muy guapo? What does that mean? Instead of sexy?
What
Is
do
it
you
like
plan
daddy
to
or something?
do here?
Take pleasure. Take pictures. Enjoy the show. Have fun. Believe me, I won't be the only foreign immortal who bought a ticket to the fair.
Very handsome. Spanish for very handsome, is he? Oh, okay. Boy, guapo. You talk about Reed, yeah? I don't know. I think
the
Reed's
trail of blood
gorgeous.
from
He's
her
a very
room
handsome man.
to here.
Oh, you're referring to that young woman. Yes, the meeting turned messy. I'm afraid I ruined my last redingote.
So you admit you murdered her?
I admit nothing, my good sir. I only regret the blood of that girl staining my clothes. Oh, blood can be so messy.
What happened?
She wanted to become one of us. Not the first time I have received such a proposal, but I must admit her direct approach tempted me.
How do you know it
And
means
then
that,
what?
Fish?
The body rejected my blood. It happens, you know, sometimes even with voluntary prey. At least her gurglings brought me some fun, until the artery burst.
Ooh. Well, I got setting my clothes. That could mean something else. It could. Maybe she was an period. Now, do we believe? I don't believe him. I think we should kill this man. But do we believe that this girl rejected his blood and he's then had to kill her, or do we think he just killed her straight up? I reckon kill him. I reckon kill him. That's purely me, though. Believe? You reckon believe, Fish? Why do you say believe? This is interesting now. Both of you say 50-50. Why do you say believe, Fish? I reckon kill him. The thing is, he could be telling the truth about her rejecting the blood. He could very well, like, I sort of believe that bit, but I don't know. This is an interesting bit, even though it's really not that big of a deal. Because that very well could have happened, but do I give a shit? Remember, the chance for creating an icon is low. Yeah, but it's just more the way he's talking about. Yeah, that's very true, Fish. I forgot about that. That's very, very true. Plus, maybe his blood's not as top tier as mine. The only issue I see with it is that he takes so much joy in it, and I don't like that bit of it. So I just don't like him enjoying it so much, you know? Like, he didn't truly love this girl at all. She was like hopelessly in love with him. And then Letter was saying how he played with mortals and shit like that. So even though it can be an accident, yes, he still does shit and harasses. So, but you do make a good case in point. This is where I'd be interested to read the other side of it and see what happens. But he's gonna die, Fish.
Your cruelty deserves punishment, sir.
And what else is new?
Oh my fucking god. Yeah, but it's more that he enjoyed it. That's the bit for me that... For me, that's the bit that makes it weird. That he enjoyed it. Oh my god. Barely recovering any health, bro. Oh my god, this slicing is big ass sheesh. Yeah, he's still gonna die though. Oh, never mind. That's me. Fuck, he's strong. Fuck off, you piece. Yes, I know I've been defeated. I hate seeing that screen. That hurts. Gonna die though? Yeah, he is. Dude, like this, like he's double my fucking level, okay? Suck my cock. Where do they go now? Here, right? They go to the docks. Kill the Ekon. Do I have to kill him? I guess like I'm stuck fighting him, right? Kind of interesting.
Infection.
And where?
West of the park.
I must.
He's definitely gonna die, Fish. Don't you worry. It may just take me a few tries, but he's going to fucking die.
Good one.
I went the wrong way.
Do you realize you are ruining your family, Clarence? Don't you see the risk here?
Money isn't important. Not important when it is a matter of life
What a
and death.
fucking twat.
That is what my dear Venus cannot understand.
People will laugh at you.
In the
if they
final
don't
battle?
already.
Yes. Except that I'll actually win,
Think
Fish.
about your wife and your position.
That's the difference.
Think about your future.
I understand my wife's embarrassment, but gossips don't kill, vampires do. There'll be no future if people don't open their eyes.
I can't believe I'm telling you this, but if warning people is that important to you, why not choose a more efficient way to spend your money?
Don't you think I tried? I knocked at every door, went to every bank, I even tried to be published. No, Jonathan. This is a one-man war.
Why not just join the pre-win guard? I feel like if I killed his wife, he would join the pre-win guard.
You need...
Which was the way to get to the bad guy again? Back this way. I'm backwards. Was it this way? No. Fuck, which way was it? It turned right here. Ooh. That guy will die, Fish. You have my word. He's just very strong, and now I have no blood, so that's not good. I wasted all my blood fighting him. Magique Jax, Michael, boom. Your word is unreliable. No, it's not. It's fine. My word is perfect. Oh my god, this guy fucking okay, this is not gonna happen with this fucking guy interfering. So this doesn't fucking help with both of them fighting both. Oh my god. Dude, what the fuck, bro? I can't fight fucking both of them at once. Fuck off. That guy's powerful enough as it is. Yuck. Yuck. Well, that doesn't help me at all. Alright, maybe my word is unreliable. I'm enjoying this. Suck my dick. I mean, if that guy's there again, I just don't think there's much I can really do about it. There just really isn't much. Now, if I level up my level top left, is that gonna actually like